If you're serious about building real wealth, whatever you're building it in, I want to save you 20 years. I've been doing this for over 20 years, 252 single-family deals, over 40 passive multifamily investments, over $200 million in real estate acquired last year alone. And if you ask me to take all of that, every single mistake, every single win, and boil it down to one piece of advice that has nothing to do with real estate specifically, I could do it in one word. Probably already guessing what it is. And when I say it, your first reaction is going to be, that's it? Fair. I know it sounds simple, but here's why it isn't. Almost everyone who's serious about wealth already knows this word. Almost nobody actually builds a system around it. And that gap is the entire difference between the people who talk about wealth and the people who actually have wealth. Here it is. Consistency. My name is Adam Williams. I'm the founder and CEO of Elevest Capital, and I built my entire portfolio doing exactly what I'm about to show you. Real estate is just where I applied it. Stay with me because this word means nothing without the system underneath it. Here's what I've noticed after 20 years of watching people try to build wealth. The problem is almost never the information. You already know what you're supposed to do. Invest early, invest consistently, buy real assets, live below your means. None of that's a secret. So why doesn't everyone who actually knows this actually build wealth? Because knowing what to do and building a system that actually makes you do it automatically on the days even when you don't feel like it are two completely different skill sets. Consistency isn't a personality trait. It's not something you either have or you don't have. It's infrastructure. And if you're relying on motivation to stay consistent, you'll lose. Motivation runs out, systems don't. So here's where the system starts. It starts with the target. Not, I want to be rich someday. I'm talking about a real number, a real target, a real date written down. I'll give you an example. My original target when I got into multifamily real estate was I will own 10,000 units within the next 10 years. That was my target. Simple, clear, and concise. And I stuck to it. And I made meaningful progress toward it every single day. And guess what? Not only did I hit it, but I far exceeded it. So what does your life look like? Financially, in 10 years, 20 years, what's the monthly income? What's the net worth? Get specific because vague goals produce vague effort. And once you have that number, the way you make decisions changes. An opportunity will show up, and instead of you asking, does this sound good? You ask, does this move me towards my target? Two very different questions and two very different outcomes. Now, once you have your target, you work backwards from it. A 20-year target becomes a 10-year milestone. 10 years becomes 5 becomes an annual goal, then a monthly target, and then a weekly action until you land on the one thing that actually matters. What do you do today? And in real estate, that could be the number of deals analyzed per week, a number of broker calls per month, a number of investor relationships you built this year. Boring on their own, but compounded over 20 years, that could be a $2 billion portfolio. This is the exact kind of conversation we're having every single day inside of our free school community. If you're building a system like this and you want to be around people doing the same thing, it's called the More Club and it's completely free. Hundreds of real estate investors in there every day talking about real deals. You can join us at school.com/More Club. The link's in the description. Now comes the harder part. Consistency is showing up, but relentless consistency is showing up when everything else is telling you to stop. In my business, we'll look at 100 deals to hopefully find one or two that work. Last year alone, we underwrote over 550 separate apartment buildings. We closed on 9. That is relentless consistency. Those 9 deals weren't 9 separate wins. They were 20 years of compounding skills, relationships, and reputation running in the background while it looked from the outside like I was just grinding through paperwork one deal at a time. But those wins make it all worth it. So here's the complete plan in 4 moves. Number 1, define your target, specific and written down. Number 2, work backwards to what you do today. Number 3, execute daily, whether you feel like it or not. And when it gets hard, number 4, be relentless anyways. It works. The only question is whether you're willing to trust it long enough to prove it to yourself. Building the system is one thing, choosing the right vehicle to be consistent in is another. And the asset class I chose wasn't the obvious choice, even to me at the start. I broke down exactly why I chose real estate and how to figure out if it's the right fit for you in the video I linked below right here. That video and the free community I mentioned earlier are both linked below. I'll see you there.